Thanks for clicking on this video. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon and turn on all notifications to keep up to date with the latest information and discussions. Guys, this bad guy, he doesn't have the heart to do what he's doing. Huh? Come on guys, this is Super Dragon Ball Heroes. We can afford to be a little bit funny, right? That's right everyone, Super Dragon Ball Heroes episode 10 is here and wow, we're still going with this thing? Counterattack, fierce attack! Vegeta, we've still got a lot more to show them, right? Right? Jeez, Goku, quiet down, take it down a notch. Like seriously, Goku was like screaming that thing. Also, that's less of an episode title and more of a question. Why are you asking us, Goku? We're here to watch you do it. It's time for some summarizing and reviewing of the latest episode of Super Dragon Ball Heroes, and we're now into the double figures, and it seemingly shows no signs of stopping. So if you're new to this whole storyline, you're not really missing much. Let's just say that 1996 called and gave the writers some notes about Baby from GT, and they ran with it. And with the writing prowess of 2019, it turns out to be pretty good, albeit a little less reliant on wounds and more just general absorption. Oh well. And oh yeah, Goku's a pupil of the Grand Priest now. Who saw that coming? Well, Haverock and I did. We return to the battleground with our main villain for this arc, Hearts, already an improvement over the taciturn Cumber, as he's squaring off against the ultra-distinct Omen powers of Goku. Now, to me, this whole fortress that Hearts has feels very Square Enix to me, so I guess Goku had to use Limit Break if we're gonna get all Final Fantasy on this situation. Anyway, Goku casually flies up to Hearts to square off even closer to make it even more menacing. And Hearts' reaction? Oh my, what a dangerous look. I kind of like that reaction because it's like, ooh, I'm so scared by the meanie staring back at me. Ooh. There's that feeling of smug sarcasm there, which I really appreciate. You know, instead of just being all dry and returning the menace like every single badass Dragon Ball character ever does. It's a bit of a refreshing change of pace, and it's a sign that Hearts is pretty chill right now. Way better than Cumber in this situation because he can explain his thoughts and articulate, unlike Cumber. Seriously, Cumber was just boring. Again, I still think that a possessed Raditz would have been much better. At least Raditz could talk. The action then begins when Hearts' baby bots, Kamioren and Oren, attempt to surprise Goku by launching energy blasts from behind him, but are then met with the speed, and of course the conveniently undrawn agility, so that means they don't have to actually draw it, of Ultra Instinct. How do they react to this? Well, Kamioren takes what feels like an eternity to say that, surprise, surprise, Goku's behind them. And seriously, it took so long for them to actually register this. It was like, he's behind us! Well done, Kamioren. Although, actually, I hate to point this out, he's actually in front of you now because you turned around, you know. They tried to attack, but after just a couple of kicks, Kamioren and Oren fall to the ground, with Hearts being entertained at his minions struggling, and Vegeta scowling over there, so that means he can't do the same thing. How dare Kakarot help? I could be awesome too! Trunks then comes in and asks if his dad is okay, and he says yeah. Fascinating. Anyway, Jiren is still fighting merged pirate Zamasu, with Toppo looking on as the pirate is still in the game, surprising even Jiren. Oh wait, no, this part of Zamasu is immortal, yeah, that one. I actually almost forgot about that fact that he was immortal, but enough about that, we don't need to see that fight. We're back to the Tuffle twins, being bested by some more action from, yay, Ultra Instinct on our screens! So Kamioren then asks Oren if they're going to do that? Kamioren, please! This is not the time or place to suggest... Oh, you're talking about fusing, right? Wait, you can fuse too? Wait, why am I surprised? It's a Dragon Ball. If you don't fuse, there's something wrong with you. And yes, they are fused into Petsy Man! No, okay, no, I'm just joking with you. They fused into a tube of toothpaste! Yeah! With little movement, in fact, no movement, they declare themselves to be known as Kamioren. Bit generic, wouldn't you say? Not really trying to fuse things. Kamioren or Ormin might have sounded better, but oh well. Actually, let's have a poll, shall we? You know what to do. Either way, the fight continues, with Goku still having a slight advantage over the fusion, but Hearts is more concerned about the lag. And no, we're not talking about the internet lag, but his companion lags, to which he requests to spare a cup of energy for the sake of sending some spiky shards down of crystal to rain on Goku's parade. But, you know, He could easily make it easy for himself by using instant transmission. No, you're just going to struggle. Okay, fine. Don't mind me. Struggling will mean that actually takes up 30 seconds worth of screen time with no animation at all, and the fact they can just shake the camera around and have some speed lines. Fair enough. Trunks and Vegeta try to help, but Kamioren nopes that idea out of the window. And as for Goku, he lets out a scream, and Lags is broken into pieces. Or at least his shell has been broken into pieces, and Goku is now back to base form and being cut to ribbons. Or at least that's what you think will happen, but he's only a little bit cut. Dang you, standards and practices! Meanwhile, Vegeta is tired of being bested by people and uses this time to stand out and power up, which works for a moment. But then we get the return of Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, with this power-up actually looking way better than it did in Super when we first saw it. Like in Super it just happened, here it has a sense of occasion, and it feels really angry and far less lost in the bloom effects. It was not as shiny as it was before. Then we get some ads for the card game and the episode ends. All in all, this felt like a decent episode, albeit a little less impactful than the last one. But having said that, it felt like there was a lot going on. We got Goku fighting, we got a fusion, then a new character who seems somewhat different to the standard fare in Dragon Ball, and then we get Vegeta using his Protect powers in evolution form, and done much better than the original series. It all seemed cool, but to me the animation and lack of budget or manpower to hand really stood out, unfortunately. Especially when Kamioren announced themselves, it had to be one of the least impactful debuts of a character I'd ever seen. 1 or 2 shots with no movement, just them standing there. That and the design felt a little silly, but I guess they're going for the whole baby GT aesthetic. No matter. I'd say this episode was fine. So what did you guys think? Did you have fun? Are you even still watching this series? Leave a comment below, and I shall see you in the next review video. Catch you later!